and my topic name is Understanding Emotional Intelligence, what it is and why it matters. And my guest is with me, Call Annie. And today we have live conversation session. Would you like to talk with me?
Walaikum assalam, Abdul. That sounds like a great topic. Emotional intelligence is so important, especially these days. I'd love to chat about it. What angle are you thinking of exploring? Like how it helps in work, relationships, or just in general?
In general, we will had the question and answer session for general.
Perfect, I'm all in. Fire
Okay,
away with your questions
let's
whenever
start.
you're ready.
Let's start. My first question is that to being with how would you define emotional intelligence is simple words.
Sure, I'd say emotional intelligence is basically knowing your own feelings, understanding how others feel, and using that awareness to handle situations better, whether it's at work, with friends, or just day to day stuff. It's like having a radar for emotions and knowing how to respond in a way that helps rather than hurts. What about you?
Sure, I
How
am
do you
hundred
see it?
percent. I am 100% agree with you. And now I am going to take my second question. In my second question, I like to ask, when did you first become aware of the importance of emotion in daily life or work?
Great question. For me, it clicked during a team project at work a couple of years ago. We had some tension, and I realized that just being aware of how people were feeling, and not just what they were saying, made a huge difference in getting things back on track. It's like once I tuned into emotions, communication got way smoother. How about you? Was
Yeah,
there a moment that made you realize emotions? I'm
yeah.
curious, what was that moment for you?
Sometime when you feel not better, when you are angry, or when you very happy, these kind of things, you are out of your situation, and those related to your emotions.
Absolutely, emotions can totally throw us off balance sometimes. It's wild how being super happy or really angry can make you act in ways you wouldn't normally.
Sure.
That's why emotional intelligence is so helpful.
Yes, of course. And my next question is that why do you think emotional intelligence is becoming more important in today's world?
Totally, emotional intelligence is huge now because everything's moving so fast and people are more connected than ever. Sometimes too connected.
Sure.
Being able to read emotions and respond. Glad you agree. So, what's one way you try to boost your emotional intelligence in daily life? Any habits or practices you find helpful?
Yeah. Many habits and many practices helpful in modern era. And now my next question is that what are the main elements of emotional intelligence, such as self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, motivation, and social skills? Would you like to tell me about these kind of things?
Definitely, those are the core parts of emotional intelligence. Self awareness is knowing what you're feeling and why, like having an internal check in. Self regulation means managing those emotions so they don't control you, like pausing before reacting. Empathy is tuning into how others feel and really understanding their perspective. Motivation is about using your emotions to drive yourself toward goals, not just reacting randomly. Social skills are the ways you connect and communicate effectively with others. I try to work on all of these, but empathy and self regulation are my big focuses. How
Okay.
about you? Which one do you find
Yeah,
most challenging?
I am same like you. Empathy and the motivation and social skills. I am very focused on that topics. And now I'm going to take my next question. My next question is that how does emotional intelligence differ from IQ?
Good one, IQ is all about your brain power, logic, problem solving, that. Emotional intelligence, on the other hand, is about understanding and managing feelings, both yours and others. So IQ might get you the job, but emotional intelligence helps you keep it and thrive in it. Have you noticed situations where EQ mattered way more than IQ?
Yeah, sometime I noticed. And now tell me the next question. Can emotional intelligence be learned or improved over time, or it is something we have both run?
Absolutely. Emotional intelligence can definitely be learned and improved. It's not fixed like IQ with practice, like reflecting on your feelings, listening more, and trying to see things from others' perspectives. You can get better at it over time. It's kind of like a muscle you can train. Have you tried any specific ways to boost your EQ?
Yeah. Sometime I tried. Now tell me, how does being
That's
emotionally intelligent help people deal with stress or conflict?
a great question. Being emotionally intelligent helps you spot your own stress signals early and manage them before they spiral. Plus, it lets you read other people's emotions during conflicts, so you can respond calmly instead of reacting impulsively. It's like having a toolkit to handle tough moments without making things worse. Have you found that EQ helps you stay cool in stressful situations?
Yes. And now tell me the next question. Could you share an example of a situation where emotional intelligence made a big difference in work, leadership, or in relationship?
Sure, at my last job, we had a project deadline crunch and tensions were high. One team member was visibly frustrated, but kept quiet. I noticed the signs and checked in with them privately. Just that little moment helped them open up, and we figured out a way to redistribute tasks. It eased the stress for everyone and got us back on track.
That's very
Emotional
good.
intelligence
That
really
is your
saved.
very good strategy. And now tell me, how can emotional intelligence improve teamwork and communication in organizations?
Thanks, Abdul. Emotional intelligence boosts teamwork by helping people understand each other better, so fewer misunderstandings and more trust. When everyone's tuned into feelings, communication becomes clearer and more respectful. It also helps leaders motivate their teams and handle conflicts smoothly. Have you seen this play out in any groups or workplaces you've been part of?
Yes, teamwork and communication in organization is very important part that play the very important role in the organizations. And now I'm going to take my next question. My next question is that, why do you think some very smart people fail in leadership while emotionally intelligent people succeed?
Spot on question. Being smart with knowledge and skills is great, but leadership is really about connecting with people, understanding what drives them, handling emotions, and building trust. Emotionally intelligent leaders can inspire and adapt, while someone with just smarts might struggle to motivate or manage conflicts. Have you seen examples of both kinds of leaders in your experience?
Yes, some people like that. People who are very intelligent, they fail, and the people who are very emotional communicator, they succeed. And now I'm going to take my next question. How can some start developing emotional intelligence in their personal life?
Great question. Developing emotional intelligence starts with self awareness, really tuning into your feelings and reactions. From there, practicing empathy by trying to see things from others' perspectives helps a ton. Also, working on communication skills and managing stress are key. Simple habits like journaling, mindfulness, or even asking for feedback from close friends can make a big difference. Do you
That's
have any
very, very
personal
good answer.
habits you use?
Now I am going to take my last question with you. Finally, what message would you like to give to people who believe emotions make them weak rather than wise?
I'd tell them that emotions aren't a weakness. They're actually a superpower when you understand and manage them. Ignoring or suppressing feelings can lead to burnout or misunderstandings, but embracing emotions helps you connect, make better decisions, and stay resilient. Being in touch with your emotions is a sign of strength, not vulnerability.
Okay, thank
What
you
do you
so much for
think?
giving me the time.
Have you ever
Thank you so much for giving me the time. And this is the very good question and answer session between you and me. Take care. We will meet again, inshallah. Bye bye.